Yeah, I'll always be a metalhead. Nothing can take that away from me.
Right.
I mean, not jail, not people, not religion, not anything. I'll always be a metalhead, 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 all right.
You're listening to the Great Metal Debate Podcast.
Welcome back, Metalheads, to another episode of the Great Metal Debate Podcast. I'm Xander, and today we're going to be looking at a solo project atmospheric black metal band called Blackbraid. According to both the Metal Archive and Bandcamp, the music is described as indigenous black metal from the solitude of the Adirondack wilderness. Step aside, New York death metal scene, because the New York black metal scene is the new sheriff in town. Personally, I really enjoy Native American themed black metal bands. Last summer, I watched a very interesting documentary called Metal from the Dirt, which talks about the underground black metal bands that come from the Navajo Indian Reservation in Arizona. Because of that documentary, I got into the band Mutilated Tyrant, and just last week, a friend of mine introduced me to another fantastic band called Nechochwen. The YouTube channel known as Black Metal Promotion just streamed the full-length debut titled Blackbraid 1. I have known about this band for about 2 months now, and I've been waiting for the release ever since. The first song is titled The River of Time Flows Through Me, and it begins with the sound of water in a creek, which is definitely an appropriate way to kick things off. I have a major appreciation for black metal bands that have a soft spot for nature. The first 3 minutes of this track is fast and aggressive, much like your standard black metal song structure. But what will get you is that soft and melodic tempo change. It is a soothing guitar riff that will make you feel relaxed and further immerse you in the experience. The only other song out there that I could think of that I can compare this to is the song Jinn by Wada. It's the only other song that I could think of that follows this formula, but it sounds very different. Let me tell you all a brief story. When I was a teenager, I was given a CD called Spirit Flutes by David R. Miracle. And I used to listen to these Native American Indian flutes to help me relax. To me, this album feels like that beautiful music mixed with black metal. As the creek flows softly by is an instrumental track that is perfect for meditation. I love when instrumentals feel like they have a purpose on the album instead of just being another filler track. This instrumental track feels like it truly belongs here instead of completely going to waste. Sakandaga is the second song that was uploaded with a absolutely gorgeous music video, complete with breathtaking visuals of the wilderness. It's also a great song that will keep you begging for more. I once again have Black Metal Promotion to thank for the introduction to this band, and the first single to be released was Barefoot Ghost Dance on Blood-Soaked Soil. Though it is the most popular song to be streamed by listeners, I find it to be the weakest among the other tracks due to a lack of distinction. This one seems to be a straightforward black metal song, without the uniqueness of previous songs, but it's still good. I do really like how the song ends with a gagging noise for the final scream. Then we fade into another instrumental masterpiece that doesn't waste anyone's time. It's a track called Warm Wind Whispering Softly Through Hemlock at Dusk, which has plenty of acoustic guitar and chirping birds to lead us nicely into our concluding song, Prying Open the Jaws of Eternity, which is precisely 10 minutes long. There's a lot to love with this final song, as it manages to pack in a large variety of black metal styles, including soft and slow parts, and sections that will be straightforward and in your face with maximum aggression. The first 3 minutes of this song has a very Death Doom kind of vibe, with a slow, long, drawn-out guitar notes and the dragging death vocals. The tempo then changes to a more upbeat and groovy black metal sound. 7 minutes in, and we are yet again at another tempo change that brings us back to the Death Doom sound again, which continues for the rest of the track. The fact that Blackbraid is a one-man band makes this numbered self-titled debut extra special. The person who plays every instrument and provides vocals and writes all the lyrics is a man by the name Skagasoa. Blackbraid 1 is a phenomenal entry to the world of atmospheric black metal that could one day have the potential to become a classic. If I were to rate this damn near masterpiece, I would have to give it a more than earned 9 out of 10 just for the hard work and effort put into this record alone. You can support Skagaso's music by purchasing his digital album on Bandcamp, or if you're a fan of physical copies, he has shirts, vinyls, CDs, and cassettes available.